Because we gotta put the music.
Did you?
And you're on.
Oh man! Oh, hello,
Hello.
dude. It's I don't think we've ever been by ourselves, me and you yet.
Is this a good idea?
I don't even know. Shenanigans is going to start. So, welcome as the Rotor turns, and like always, we got to start with this is the opinion of me and Patricio today,
Yes.
and not the opinion of the Rescue Company One or anybody that hires us. Or the most wonderful and amazing doctor in the whole entire world, Benjamin Abbo. Happy Hanukkah, sir.
That curly hair, beautiful beast.
It's a holiday for him right now. Hanukkah started, I guess, like 2 days ago?
Yeah. So is this the second or third night of Hanukkah?
Yeah, see, I only got like two Jewish friends. Abbo is one, and so is Brian Nadler.
Every time I find out that a friend of mine is Jewish, it's like finding an onion ring in your French fries at Burger King. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Bonus.
wow, okay, cool.
Bonus, and it's absolutely awesome. They're awesome people. So hey, happy Hanukkah, to everybody.
Happy Hanukkah.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Is that what you say during Hanukkah? As L'chaim.
L'chaim.
I like saying that. Everybody
like
else.
saying cheers. So
That's delicious, right?
bottoms up.
Man.
So
That's what Jesus would have wanted before he got killed.
so today you actually changed my life.
Oh yeah.
And I've already gotten some messages from people that are like, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
the iPhone.
legit. Like today is the day I have.
Well, you are welcome.
I've come over to the dark side.
It's not a me thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think Trish and Jason, like it bothered them that you showed up in green.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that like I really don't get. Like, is it really that much of a nuisance for iPhone users when the blue is up? I mean, when a different color comes up in the chat group.
But you see, I don't give a fuck.
Me neither.
It's not a me thing. You know what I mean? But your other boss, the most wonderful and beautiful doctor, Erin Morris.
Amen.
How you doing, sir? She wanted you to have one too as well.
Yeah, and I remember that you guys were talking about this about 2 months ago.
Oh yeah.
And then like you brought it up to me like, oh, your boss and I were talking about you. I'm like, I swear to God, that's not my bag.
Yeah.
But no, I'm thankful. Like I can't wait to start playing around with it. Like even before the show started, I was already
I can't believe it's set up already, huh?
And that's the one thing I never understood. Like people have to call in the service provider. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. No, I did it like within 20 minutes, and I'm already good to go.
Man, that's ridiculous. Man, like so we have we're not on our usual night. Right
No,
now.
we're not.
So
This
we
is,
probably got to talk about this. So
Tuesday.
Currently, right now, as we speak, there's a group of degenerates walking around. That we started our bark, and we're doing the pub crawl for Steve Davis right now.
And I was gonna say like, what started this pub crawl? Like, what's the reasoning behind tonight's event?
Well, man, like the world is divided right now. We only got one rule here at the Rescue Company One, and it's ELE. Everybody love everybody.
That's a fair and valid rule.
ELE, man. Everybody love everybody, man. And like, that's the rule we have. And And we want to make sure that we take care of everybody. You know, people are different, and that's what makes the world amazing. You know, all the differences, all the, you know, beliefs that certain people have.
Yeah.
The strange beliefs that may be strange for you, but, you know, like, it's what makes the world colorful and what makes the world fucking amazing, man. And we have to protect people's rights.
Oh, no, 100%. If you want to worship a squirrel, or if you don't want to worship a guy on a cross,
we'll take another some more shots. More shots, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, man, like, my thing is that, you know, the man stood up to protect people's rights.
Yeah.
And, you know, which is
He was a voice for those who had none.
Yeah. He stood up for it, and he wanted to make sure that you know, like, he didn't unnecessarily write people up.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that, because I actually thought, you know, this is a great opportunity to talk about this type of shit. And you know, he was go like, hey, these people did the right steps, they did the right things. I don't want to write them up, and I'm going to refuse to write them up. And he got terminated
because a lot of the people that he was supposed to write up were people who had
some of them already had their shots.
And
some of them already had.
I'm already vaccinated. I can't vaccinate anymore.
Yeah. I'm already pulled all the way to the right. You know, and like some of them have religious exemptions.
Yeah.
And he just didn't want, you know, cause unnecessary paperwork to them, and it was a civil rights violation.
Exactly.
The very next day, the Human Resources from Orange County stopped doing those. Like, they tore up those write-ups. So he was right. He pointed out the right thing, and then he still got terminated for refusing an order.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
We're firing people for standing up for their beliefs. Like, where are we getting to as a nation?
And to be technical, and to be, he got terminated for insubordinance, not following a direct order.
Okay.
Now, one of the craziest things is I was a fireman 20 years. And in 20 years, you know, I was a subordinate, right? I was a dude that, well, hold up. Trish is texting in here. Let's see what she wants to say. Hold on. Take your time. So, you know, like, I'm supposed to follow orders unless the order's unlawful. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah, you're
not supposed to follow blindly. You're supposed to do your job. And then if the order's unlawful, you're supposed to point it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not a military person. I'm a civilian.
But you can't, like, commit a crime because somebody told you to. You're not exonerated from that, right? Mm-hmm. You can't go to court and go like, hey, this guy told me to.
He told me to.
No, right? Ignorance of the law does not make you not guilty.
The fact that he stood up for countless people.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing. It should have been reviewed immensely because of the fact that there are people that didn't need to get written up.
Yeah.
That had the exemption, that had already been vaccinated.
Yeah.
And
listen, in full disclosure, I'm a believer in the vaccine.
Same.
I believe that the vaccine has kept me healthy, kept me from getting it. Everybody around me has gotten it. I got the vaccine pretty early because I was lucky enough to be a healthcare worker that got it, like, right away. And I'm Hispanic, and, you know, I'm, like, over my BMI, and, like, you know, I'm the prime person that gets killed by this fucking thing.
Oh yeah. You're not the only one at this table.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, you know, I needed my shot, man, and it's like, you know, I have history of hypertension, I have all this shit, man, reasons to get it, right? So I needed to get it. I needed to make sure that I was going to be healthy and do that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I got it. You know, Trish got the vaccine. She got her first shot, but then still got sick. And then she was able to go back and get the second shot. And then, you know, Trish is still recovering, like a year and a half later.
Really?
What's that?
A year.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
Hello.
Stand by.
Oh, he's got to sound check it.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Hello.
Hey, you're beautiful.
Hi. I love you.
I love you. I didn't want you to rush over here. I wanted you to stay with the peoples.
Oh, it's okay.
So the people's enjoying themselves?
Yeah.
In the pub crawl right now? If you're not here, get fucking over here. so you know, like, I'm in full disclosure, because, you know, one of the things I wanted to talk about today was, like, social media, how crazy it is right now.
Oh, dude, we are. The fact that we're divided as a nation, social media just puts a magnifying glass on that line that divides everybody.
So, you tell me. I'm not a social media person,
Okay.
but we've had a couple of social media issues pointed out. She's gonna need a shot too. So I should
Wow,
just
you've got two.
give that to her. Yeah, because we did 2 already. So allegedly. So social media. I learned some stuff about social media because I'm not social media
Savvy. Okay.
I don't go on it. I did go on my Instagram for the first time.
You have an Instagram?
I don't really. Like, I have an Instagram that Josh set up for me to so I could watch like our Instagram and
Okay.
shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
So like it's funny as shit. Like I haven't gone on there in a while. Went on there the other day. It's nothing but big booty girls.
Oh, it's funny because like when I was speaking with our server this evening, she came up asked me what I'd like, and every time that she was here, it was either my Instagram or my Facebook that was open, and there was a big booty girl.
I love big booty girls.
I'm not an ass guy. I'm more of a booby guy.
Well, I'm a woman guy.
Fair and valid.
I like them in all shapes and sizes. Little, small, big, little. I mean, I just love them.
Cheers to women.
Yeah, I love women. And that server's got big booty today. See, I like her. Yeah. So, when you're married to the perfect woman like I am,
Yes.
I get a little bit of everything
Of course.
in the house. But back to the subject at hand.
Social media.
It's very judgmental.
Oh, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
And as I start to learn, we have a wonderful social media person that she's a professional.
She's amazing.
Let me tell you, man, like that woman, Miss Jody, she is, what's her company's name, baby?
65 media. 65? 61? Hold on.
It's in the 60s. We'll
Yeah.
go get that right for people. They need to know. So, like she's a fucking professional, bro. Like a professional in the social media world. Like she can point out like things we do wrong.
Yeah.
Like, these things and girls are things. And man, there's a lot that goes into it.
Oh no, I over the past year and a half working with my attorney, understanding analytics and understanding the algorithms that go into social media. Yeah, there's stuff that, as how would I say it, an untrained person misses every freaking day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the world now gets information instantly.
Oh yeah.
They get it instantly, and it makes people fucking form opinions on feelings. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like not information. People get emotional
On just on a post.
on a post. They get emotional and they form like their opinion on what side they stand on something without lack of information.
Yeah, I saw a lot today of people just going ballistic about the stupidest thing, about the Spider-Man movie coming out in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Because everywhere you look right now, the movie's being sold out. Every theater is just selling out
sure.
for the opening showing, and they are selling tickets on eBay, and tickets are going for high hundreds, low thousands for a ticket to go see a fucking movie.
Wow.
so basically on opening day is what you're saying. So
Opening
opening
day.
day is gonna come and like people selling out and shit.
Yeah.
People are hungry to be next to other people.
And it got me because I'm like, well, are you really is social media really fueling this fire right now? Because it's making me feel like, oh, I can't get a ticket. I went online. I found 5 fucking theaters where I can get the first showing if I wanted to.
So it's just amazing, man. Like the shit they like the toilet paper.
Oh,
That was a social media shit. Like that started like because of social media. People buying toilet paper.
yeah. There was a Facebook group that was breaking down when stores get their deliveries. And hey, because
That's
of
some
that,
shit, man.
because of that group, I was able to get toilet paper from me and my lady at that time.
Oh man, that's some crazy shit. Your lady. We were having some talks before this show started. Man, I wish we would have bought squares, baby. Wish we would have bought squares. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we're.
Okay.
I'm. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's an emotional roller coaster
Any
right
chance
now.
you have an iPhone charger?
He's got a brand new iPhone. Sure.
Yeah, but I don't have an adapter for that one.
I actually do.
What?
Yeah, I can get prepared for everybody.
Man, that's the type of guy. That's a guy that brings lube to the party.
Oh yeah, it can't go wrong. It can't get
No.
Doesn't work.
No, look at that. You have to get an adapter for that charger.
Oh, I got it.
Oh yeah. So, yep. So I'm glad we're interrupting the show.
I'm sorry.
I was
No,
on
I'm
a
sorry.
serious flow there.
My apologies.
What? I was trying to get a
Serious
camera
flow.
set up.
I
Sorry.
know. I love you very much.
I
though.
love you.
You know, man, like this happens to me all the time, Patricio.
What does?
People go like, why does it take you like 2 days to get, like weeks to get accreditation paperwork and shit done?
People are asking that fucking question.
Well, people do ask me that, and it's like I'm like, they don't have a giant, beautiful interruption all the time.
Sorry for whistling. That is a bottle opener slash.
That is amazing.
I know.
So, you know, man, like, so
I'm gonna need one of those.
yes, they're still derailing me the whole time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just 2 minutes.
2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, right now. So the amazing people, man, people get so emotional about shit.
Oh yeah.
So I've been waiting for a couple. We were not on the air last week because we had a holiday, an American holiday called Thanksgiving.
Fuck yeah. How much did you eat?
Dude, I cooked all day.
Really?
I cooked all day. I fucking tore up some cooking.
It was delicious.
Yeah, like you know, a lot of people don't know I'm a graduate of culinary school, and I can cook.
As told in episode 41, 37, 35, 33.
Yeah. So I tore up some cooking. I taught a ginger man that lives in my house how to like start a fire in a green egg.
You gave the soulless people power?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I taught him how to start a fire in the green egg.
Oh, dude, you have a green egg.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh.
I'm an American.
I have to go over to your and please extend
Yep.
an invitation to the next cookout.
So Christmas, I'm sure we'll cook something.
Christmas Eve we may, but unless we break out the traditional Tavares family where we go eat hibachi
Ooh.
on
yeah.
Christmas Eve. You know, like my dad took December 7th extremely personal,
Of course.
and like
That day lives in infamy.
you would think my dad was in Hawaii as the Japanese came in and like
Coño, ¿qué pasa?
yeah, you would think he was there, but he was not there. Nowhere near enclosed in Queens, New York, and I think the man felt that he should get free hibachi on December 7th. And basically from December 7th on, we ate hibachi weekly, and then we had a big hibachi dinner on Christmas Eve. So that's tradition. Like my dad used to like getting thrown out of hibachi places. And,
We were at the Rosen for Thanksgiving, and it was that was actually the same day as my birthday. So
Happy birthday!
thank you.
we decided to go there, so none of us had to cook or clean, and we just ate our asses off.
You
We're
know,
phrasing.
it's my mom's. I haven't seen her in like 10 years. She came over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, ate some Thanksgiving with her. She was pretty cool.
It's always nice to spend that specific holiday. I mean,
Yeah.
these holidays in general with family.
First time my mom ever met Trish.
Oh, how'd that
Trish
go?
went over and picked her up and brought her over to the house. And she has not stopped talking about Trish, which is exactly what happens to me anytime anybody meets Trish.
Where's your mom from?
She's from the Dominican Republic. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That must have been a fun car ride.
Oh, she speaks English.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. She speaks English well. My mom pretends to be a immigrant when it's convenient to her.
I think every elderly Spanish person in this day and age pretends
I think
pulls
that's
that card.
true.
Yeah, like
Until they realize that you really don't speak Spanish.
that woman.
Then they do try to communicate.
That woman has, in my lifetime, I'm going to tell you this shit. In my lifetime, my mom has broken out. My mom's a nurse, a nursing professor, master's degree fucking nurse. You know
Nice.
what I mean? Like, and in my lifetime, she's broken out in English, bilateral periorbital ecchymosis.
I can't even spell that word.
Yes,
I can.
That's raccoon's eyes for everybody out there. and she's broken out that shit. Like I've heard that from her mouth. Yes, so she can speak English well. But if you ask her, like you know, like the other day, she couldn't like make out certain shit. Like I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, anyways, don't get me started on that shit.
So yeah, going back to like last week being Thanksgiving, because I derailed you now, so my apologies for that.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No,
We're used to that.
so going back to what you were talking about in regards to social media glorifying or
Oh, fuck yes. So check this out. And I've been waiting for this, and I said, we'll talk about it today because I have some other shit to talk about on Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday's episode is going to be good. Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
Swirly on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, we're at Swirly's on Thursday.
Swirly.
Across the street.
Kitty corner.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways.
Kitty corner.
Gay corner. I love you, baby.
And I love you.
Allegedly. You got to say
So,
gay
it's
corner allegedly.
Oh, allegedly a kitty corner.
Yes. Thank you. I love you.
Okay.
And you're still in 2 minutes time out, so you're talking
The
about
2 minutes
I feel
went
like
away
that was-
3
that
minutes
was-
and 17
That
seconds
was a
ago.
long time ago.
Oh, okay. All right, well, good. So, anyways, the trial of the guy that shot those people.
Wait.
Kyle, somebody?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're talking about the Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me ask you this.
Those were 3 white guys.
No, that's Aubrey.
No.
Are we talking about Aubrey
We're
or
talking about the
Rittenhouse?
dude with the AR-15 that
That's
shot.
Rittenhouse.
Yeah. Right.
He-
So he got acquitted, right? He got
yes,
acquitted.
he got acquitted.
Yeah.
And they were 3 white guys that he shot.
So
I thought you were talking about the 3 white guys that were on trial right now for Aubrey, who were found guilty.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
No.
not talking about
I'm not talking about those guys.
So Rittenhouse, 3
Yes.
guys. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. Thursday, we'll talk about
Thursday.
the other case,
Sweet.
Which one?
the
Yeah.
Albury case.
Oh, okay.
Do we have a guest for that show?
Yes.
Yes, it's the lady.
The
From,
lady that owns Swirly.
Yes.
Okay.
So check this out. This dude is in. He killed 3 people. Mm-hmm. Right? They were attacking him. I guess during a
Black Lives Matter
Riot.
protest.
Black Lives Matters protest, but he killed 3 white dudes, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And that's
And,
the one
like,
misconception. Sorry, go
2
ahead.
or 3 of them were felons. One was a child molester.
Put that to the side.
Yeah, because he
Right.
didn't know that.
He didn't know that.
Yeah.
He didn't know that at the time.
But they were trying to, like, burn cars or something.
Well, they were doing bad shit,
Right.
and the dude was out there carrying a gun,
Yeah.
and I
On
guess
somebody's property that he was asked to protect.
yes, correct. Am I
Correct. Yeah.
Is all the facts of the matter right?
Yeah. So, I mean.
So you're my pulse to the people.
Sorry.
Because like I feel that I guess I'm the old dude. Like I'm old. Like I feel like I'm old. I'm not connected to people.
Well, no. Here's the thing.
To people.
When the Rittenhouse event occurred, I immediately just disconnected from it because I saw. I'm going to say it like this, and this is my opinion, not of the Russia Company one, not of Carlos, not of anybody. This is my own opinion.
Yes.
The second I heard this happen, I'm like, he's going to get off. He is going to get off.
And you base that on what?
I just base that on the track record that this country has when a case of that magnitude gets glorified by the media, and the prosecutors, the district attorneys tend to overcharge, and they cannot meet the burden that they charge the initial charge of the individual, and the case just falls flat. I work in legal, I get it, and right off the bat, the charges were just too much. There were so many loopholes that the defense attorney could and did take advantage of.
So you were saying you're basing it on the overcharging, like they.
I'm basing it on the
overcharged
overcharging and the fact that it was a white boy, and I'm saying that in my opinion.
them. So it's white dude that kill other white people. So not an
You
important
commit-
case.
A white person committing a crime against a black person is considered a hate crime. A crime of white person against another white person, that's a Tuesday. I'm sorry.
Today's Tuesday.
There we go.
Isn't it crazy?
The justice system? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's crazy that not I'm a man of color, as of you.
Yeah.
You know.
We're almost the same shade.
Yeah, and
I'm not that color.
No, and you
Very
know,
pretty color, though. I like
you are
it.
very beautiful. Thank you. As a person of color, because I've been called a nigger before.
Oh, same.
Because to a person that hates anything other than white, you come out that way. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, even if you're not. And I think that we discriminate against everything,
We totally
right? Like, hear me out on this. I
We do.
think that we discriminate against everything, and now we've like shifted to discriminate against the people that used to discriminate against other people, right?
Yeah. Well, here's one question. Where does that mentality come from? Does it come from your upbringing, from what you were exposed to, or what the media, and I'm not talking about just news, but like Hollywood itself portrays other cultures. It's a lot of factors that have to be put into consideration when you ask that question.
Well, man, I think it's hilarious to watch white people feel offended for black people.
Yeah, that is.
I think it's crazy to do that. But you know what? You know, I grew up in Pine Hills.
You got a black card.
In Pine Hills, I'm a Spanish dude around black people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like when you're a Spanish dude around black people, you're not treated like a black person.
No, you're
by
not.
the black people. You're not. You don't get welcomed in right away. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. I was raised in Chicago, and I had to deal with that.
Yeah. And you know, man, like you got to fight for your Air Jordans there.
Oh, definitely.
You know, you got to fight for your Air Jordans. You got to fight to survive. You got to fight to fit in. And like then you get accepted.
Yeah.
You get brought in.
You get invited to the cookout.
You know what I mean? Yes. And you know, man, like I love, my Piedmont and Ivy Lane. I love that shit. I love that place. I love, dude, I grew up there and then I worked there. Like that was my first run. That was the station.
I'm going to take the shot if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Go right ahead.
I worked over there for a little bit.
Yeah. Church Home Healthcare over there.
I did.
And I love the people there. I love the neighborhood. I love knowing people's medical history and like them feeling comfortable because they see me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you got there?
No, I was just looking for something. You're good.
And like, I mean, dude, like I love the community that I grew up around. I love the community that I got to serve as a fireman. You know what I'm saying? I do think that the pendulum has swung too far the other way.
No, fair. Like
and I don't think we're being fair to people. Like, it's just like we're not everybody loving everybody. We're not doing it.
Do you remember when? What sports did you play when you were a kid?
I was a football player.
You were a football player.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like, did you play Pee Wee football?
My whole life, since I was 5 years old, I have played football.
So I'm sure growing up, you were in that Pee Wee league. There was a Rookie of the Year. There was, MVP.
Yes.
There was a trophy given
Yep.
to the person who kicked ass that season.
Yep.
Once we started giving out the participation trophies to everybody, I got a participation trophy for playing Little League when I was a kid.
Yep.
And I looked at myself, I'm like, oh, cool, I got a trophy. Yay. I felt a little bit,
Did you do anything for that trophy?
Not a damn thing.
Nah.
I was just the tall kid who just wanted whose mom just signed him up for baseball, and that was it.
Yeah.
But I feel that, like, with how this society has been, where we've lowered the bar on the expectations of individuals, of just society itself, once the bar has been lowered, I think we just start babying everybody else. The participation trophy, the speaking out on behalf of other people, like you had said, how certain cultures tend to defend the black culture. Last year, during the whole cancel thing, they were trying to cancel Speedy Gonzalez. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
I got fucking pissed. Immediately, I did a podcast about it saying, listen, you have no idea what Speedy Gonzalez means to the Hispanic culture.
Absolutely, man.
As stupid as it sounds, as stereotypical as you think that character is, no, that was like one of the very few characters in animation representing Hispanic culture.
That whole cancel thing, it was killing me, man.
Oh, yeah.
Cancel.
Yeah. And, we did a couple, stuff on the podcast where, like, the dude was walking around the store, all the shit they were canceling, And, all kidding around aside, and this is the thing, man, I just want to focus. I want to bring the focus on stuff, and I'm not trying to, like, draw light on the joking around on it and stuff. It's like, Aunt Jemima.
Hell of a syrup.
It's fucking beautiful syrup.
Amen.
I love it, right? Like, was that offensive to people? Like, why is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, did that offended people? Like,
as a person of a different color,
yeah.
I was like, as long as you guys don't change the formula, I'm happy. That's what went through my head.
Yeah.
Because now it's the Pearl something company or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like Uncle Ben's Rice.
Uncle Ben's Rice. You had the Grand Lakes, the Indian taking off of there.
Yeah.
I didn't see any offense to it.
It's crazy. So, have you ever seen PCU, Politically Correct University?
No.
Is that what?
It's Jeremy Ritter.
Yeah, Bivens.
Pivens, yeah, Jeremy Pivens.
I love Jeremy Piven.
Yeah.
Me
So
too.
you've never seen PCU?
No.
So it was like in the early '90s. This movie came out, and it's supposed to be Portchester University.
Okay.
But the movie is Politically Correct University.
Oh, we got a question coming in from the
Yes,
comments.
yeah.
Perry's asking, you guys coming into our event January 28th at University HS in Orange City?
We do have that on our stuff, and we have some hours to work out on that. Yeah,
Is that a Saturday?
that's yeah. We have like helicopter hours that we still got to work out on that.
Yeah.
You know, we're in between vendors right now, so it's kind of like
Ani owes me 2 churros. You owe me a helicopter ride.
yes. Yeah. So you looking for the bathroom? Right there. Yeah, no worries. So yes, so we are. As of right now, we have it on the books. Yeah. But absolutely trying to work out those hours. And
Yeah,
stuff.
Perry, just give them a call tomorrow morning, see what information you need, and they'll get it to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So going back to the whole cancel culture thing,
Yeah.
you had Green Eggs and Ham getting canceled. I mean, not Green Eggs, Dr. Seuss getting canceled last
Yeah,
year.
like, there's a
Space
lot of
Jam,
stuff.
so much shit that was just like
Space Jam got canceled?
the certain characters. They attacked Lola Bunny, Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew got canceled.
No shit.
They
Pepe
took
Le
it-
Pew's gone.
Pepe Le Pew was gone, and they took him out of Space Jam 2. They were ready to cancel Speedy Gonzalez, but it was just like,
Man, like, you understand, like, for us, like, in the Hispanic community, we don't have that many fucking heroes. We don't have that many fucking cartoons.
we don't.
You got to keep a few of them.
We had Speedy Gonzalez and
Yeah.
Slowpoke Rodriguez. That was it.
Yeah.
That was fucking it. Batman is white. Superman is white. Everybody's white.
And you know, you got the Green Lantern has a few black Green Lanterns.
Yeah, every now and then.
Every now
episodes.
and then, yeah. But you ain't got
During
a
Black
Span-
History Month.
You ain't got a Spanish Green Lantern.
No.
You know, and listen, man. I don't want to get like flagged by the books of faces and the other places and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like roll up, but I'm just trying to like go, man. Like we've swung too far one way.
We have.
You know what I mean? Like, listen, brother. Like the one thing I could tell you in the annals of history.
The deep annals of
Yeah,
history.
deep annals of history, cavity search of history.
Mm-hmm.
Once I'm long gone, the one thing I can tell you is that I've taken care of everybody exactly the same way that I would take care of any person. So, for example,
Same.
like I've taken care of child molesters, and I've treated those guys absolutely like they were when they were sick. I treated them like the care that they needed to get.
Yeah.
I've treated like good people, bad people, black, white, Chinese, Hispanic, Japanese. You know,
Because in your line of work, you don't see a person, you see a life.
yeah, absolutely. You know, listen, man, like I treat people because I swore that I was going to treat them with dignity and respect.
Yeah.
And give them the care that they fucking needed, regardless, man. Because it is not about me; it's about that fucking person, that
Exactly.
patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've had not cool jobs as a nurse. I've, you know, had the jobs where you gotta like brush people's hairs and talk to people and stuff like that. I love to hear Trisha's plate the whole time in my ear. And
Fixed.
You know, those are the things, man, that you know, I've treated people, bro, with respect, dignity, and just that's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? That is what it's about. Like, why don't we treat everybody the same?
And forgive me for swinging it like this, but it's honest to God, so fucking true. South Park these past few months have been focusing on the pandemic, have been focusing on just society itself and how everything's just crumbling down.
Yeah.
And they have this running joke about Tegrity Weed, Tegrity Farms.
Yeah.
But it's basically, I mean, they're throwing it out there like we're losing our integrity, not only as a country but as a species. As a species, we don't hold anything like to, how would I say it? We're losing our integrity.
Yeah, we're losing our identity, bro.
Yeah.
Like the shit that made us great. Like the shit that mean, they're fucking the Duke. You know what I mean? They're fucking, you know, it's like those are the shit that we're like
I
fucking.
want to smoke a cigarette in a fucking building.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
You know, well, like, you probably shouldn't do that. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, this is different shit. Like, you know, Andre Agassi's dad. Have you ever seen anything about Andre Agassi's, like, shit, like, and his dad and, like, shit, shots? Yes, please. Thank you.
Wow. Andre Agassi, the tennis player.
Yes.
Yes.
So his dad would consider an asshole.
Ooh, okay.
Like his dad would, he's probably gonna need a whole nother one of those. So his dad would like make him throw away participation trophies.
Fair and valid.
Yeah, like, you know, or if he got second place. Like Andre Agassi was like the number 2 youth tennis player at one point, and his dad made him throw the trophy in the garbage. and like, you know, like that's how I grew up. My son never really collected participation trophies.
We're from a generation where we were told if we were crying, stop crying.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
Absolutely. As you can tell from my hat right here, I'm a New York Jets fan.
You don't say.
I have not seen many winning seasons. You see what I'm saying?
I'm a Bears fan. I feel you.
But listen, brother, you got 85.
We do. Refrigerator and everything.
In my lifetime, I've never seen it. Yeah, all I heard about this great year, 1969, Super Bowl III, and the most amazing man in the whole entire world. Why he's not president, I don't fucking know. But his name is Joe Namath, and he should be. You know, and listen, brother, like I have never seen the season. Right? But it doesn't mean I'm not a fucking Jets fan. I ride that fucking train low and high.
Amen.
But with the day we get that Super Bowl,
it's going to be a celebration.
it is going to be that tasty. You know what I mean?
Oh no, believe me. Growing up in Chicago, we have championships all over. But there was one particular team that had missed so many opportunities, and that's the Chicago Cubs, the curse. And finally,
when y'all got it, boy, that fucking was fucking good. I watched that game. I watched that shit on TV.
I'm not a Cubs fan. I'm a White Sox fan. But for that series, of course, my support was for the Cubs 100%. And dude, I was going social media, glorifying, magnifying the celebration, dude. I was in Chicago because of Facebook.
Yeah.
I you know, in my home here in Orlando.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the celebration through Facebook.
Yeah.
All the posts, all the videos of everyone just enjoying the Cubs' World Series victory. So yeah.
Are you have you ever seen a game in Wrigley Field?
Oh, hell yeah. I've played on Wrigley Field.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. The Little League that I was talking about earlier, the Cook County, Chicago, at the final game of the season was played at Wrigley Field.
That's some fucking badass.
So my mom has photos of me as a little 8-year-old in a pink T-shirt and a pink hat because I was on the pink team at Wrigley Field.
That's that fluorescent ass pink too.
Oh,
that's 80s
dude,
pink.
it was neon pink. Yeah, you're right. It was 80s pink.
You know? You know, man, like that's amazing, bro. Like to me, Wrigley Field is an iconic place. I've been to
definitely
a few games at Wrigley Field.
It's fucking beautiful.
And watch baseball there. And you know, but you know me, man, I'm a Knicks fan. I've never seen a fucking championship. In 1995, you know, I got to see the Rangers win a Stanley Cup. You know, I mean, like but I love that. But you see, I love I ride it high, I ride it low.
Yeah.
That's Trisha was riding some high and lows the other day.
Giggity.
Yeah. You know, like, hey, babe, what kind of day did you have the other day?
It's a good meat day.
Good meat day.
Good soup.
Yeah. So, you know, it's crazy, bro, but I think we swung the pendulum too far one way, man. I think like we're not meeting in the middle anymore. But you know, you do have to understand the plight of the community that's looking for their due.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like we can't forget the fucked up shit that we did to people that were not white around here.
I mean, it wasn't just one group. It was multiple groups.
No, we did it to a lot of people.
Yeah, we did it. We did it to so many groups, and that's where I kind of just. I want to ask you this, as a person of Hispanic descent, do you feel that as a Hispanic person, you kind of just like brush off the discrimination and racism? Because growing up, my grandmother would refer to people and give them titles like, "Oh, el flaco, el negro." Like she would call them what they were, which we
Yeah.
can't do that
You
nowadays.
can't do that now.
And I've gone through discrimination because of my culture, because of my color. I've dealt with racism here and there. Okay, I'm gonna go do this.
Hey, man.
I've brushed it off,
I've never looked like the picture of the thing that I wanted to do.
which
Does
is
that make sense? Like if I wanted to be a flight nurse, I don't look like a nurse for most people.
gotcha, yeah.
But I'm a fucking nurse, and I'm a good one.
I don't look like a paralegal.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I look like a guy that needs a paralegal. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never looked like the part, and I've never passed the eye test to get the job. I've always have to claw and fight my way through it.
Why do you think I have this voice?
Yeah, I don't know that you take a.
No, I learned at a very young age because my mother, working in the medical field, she and Big Mouth did this perfectly in regards to like changing the tone of your color. And let me dive in on that one. When I speak to a Spanish person, my tone changes a bit. You know, I how would I say? I don't want to say I slur, but like I do a little bit of Spanglish. I talk more in Spanish. If I'm talking to a black person, my tone changes a bit too. When I talk to a white person, my tone changes as well. And I realized at a very young age that the way you speak to people is going to is going to determine where you go in life. And I don't talk like a normal Hispanic person. I don't talk like, I'm from the barrio. But I grew up on the south side of Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, you should be professional.
Yeah.
In the professional world, I speak, I don't say fuck every other word like I say here on the podcast. And you should be the part. Like you got to be the part where you're at. And that's okay. Sometimes, we wear other suits and we wear other skins and we wear other things that you have to. But, man, like I don't forget that I am Hispanic and Italian. Like the Italians didn't have it great when they come through.
Oh, hell no.
Neither
Hell
did the
no.
Irishmen. But, like it's just like if a person grows up being abused, like they grow up to be an abuser. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a person that's been abused their whole life, you don't know anything but different to abuse the next person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it brings me back to this. And this is, I'm going to tie it all back to what we're here. Today is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday?
Tuesday.
It is.
Tuesday.
It's Giving Tuesday.
It's Giving
Oh,
Tuesday.
it is Giving Tuesday.
It is Giving Tuesday, and we're giving back, right? So we're here on a special night doing a pub crawl for Mr. Steve Davis, who stood up for the rights of others.
Yep.
Whether he believed it or not, he stood up for right and wrong. And he was terminated because he was trying to, like, not do something unlawful.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting to. Like, you can't justify doing something wrong because it's the popular opinion.
We're swayed. I mean, the society itself is swayed by the court of public opinion.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah, it is, bro. And, like, sometimes, like, doing the right thing isn't the popular vote.
It's not.
That is a true story.
Ain't that some shit? Like, I find it amazing.
I think
And
you can
again,
turn my mic back on.
I did.
And I find it amazing. And this is the thing, like, I was a City of Orlando employee for 20 years. I work for the City of Orlando, which means I worked at the city at the same time as both Demings did, Val and Jerry Demings. Who my outsider observation, I wasn't a police officer, I was a fireman. My outside observation, they were good police chiefs. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then I find it amazing that as African Americans, that they would, and I get it. Listen, man, again, in full disclosure, I am fully vaccinated, right? I'm fully vaccinated. I believe in the vaccine. I find it crazy for African Americans to force it on other people. Ain't that some shit? Like, let me tell you some shit that's fucking crazy. Like, right? Like, let me tell you some crazy shit that again, I have to, in full disclosure, I am a fucking student of the history of medicine. And between me and Ben Abbo, the two of us will go toe to toe with any human being out there on the history where some fucking shit comes from. You know what I'm saying? This is what I've made my living on, is knowing where shit comes from in the world of medicine.
Knowledge is power.
And what I'm saying is this. Like, you can look at all the shit that's been tested on African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and
we've done some fucked up shit to that culture, and to that race of people, and to a whole group of people. We have fucked them up. Like, don't you find that crazy to be that, like, they would be this extreme about the shot? Or that they would, like, be against people's right to choose it, to not get it?
Yeah, it's I would love my buddy Chris.
I would love to talk to them about it.
My buddy Chris is like one of my best friends, but his view on the vaccine, he's completely anti-vax. He hasn't been vaccinated. He's against the vaccine. He is of African American descent, but like the way he talks about why he's against it, I'm like, I get it. I get why you're not doing it.
I mean, to me, it's ridiculous. You have something that could keep you from getting sick.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's silly. We've looked at the numbers.
Yes, we have.
We're not going to rehash that. But what I'm saying
Did he
is,
do anything else that, like, put any other substances in his body?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just asking.
Isn't it crazy that people? Why this one? Why are you against this?
If you'll do substances that you buy from strangers, what is the difference?
I hate to go back to this again.
It's not the argument that I'm bringing up, and
Yeah.
everybody brings this argument. That brings this argument. You have the right to say, I want that or I don't want that.
I
And you
agree
have
with
the
that.
and you have the right to say, I think that's stupid, and you have the right to say, I think that that's true. And like, you know what? Like,
You should have the freedom of
we
choice.
fucking have freedom of opinion, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We have freedom of choice. We have freedom to say the things that we need to say. Why can't we?
You're awesome.
Why can't we say that anymore? That's the point that I'm trying to bring up.
Why can't we say that we have opinions, or why can't we
Why
express
can't
our
we-
opinions?
Why can't our
Why
opinion be
can't we
different than
express our
others?
opinions?
Because there is a majority.
Why can't we agree to disagree?
Oh, that went out the window with the Macarena.
I don't like that.
It sucks. It really does, because the fact that it isolates.
Millennials, that was a dance, early 90s. And it was done at every wedding. It's kind of like the Spanish electric slide.
Agree to disagree was, I feel like, the last fabric that like we were able to move forward as a society, because we were accepting of your opinion, even though agree to disagree, and we move on. Now we need to know who's right and who's wrong.
No, we don't.
There doesn't need to be a right or wrong.
Exactly.
You can have your opinion, I can have my opinion, and
But
we can.
you can be wrong,
can still
and
have
that's
a shot.
okay.
Yeah.
You can believe in wrong. That's okay.
Yeah,
Listen,
I don't
listen.
give a fuck.
I have given my son to fight for the right for us to say yes or no. Right? My son is out there fighting for that right now.
Let's take a shot for your.
Absolutely.
Let's take a shot for your son.
Thank you. He's a. You
To you, Carlos, we love you.
Hello, douche.
We can't wait to see you.
He's a douche. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And listen, man.
I guess we'll need
It's
another
okay.
One of those.
Oh yeah. Those are delicious. I had a little dribble on.
Delicioso.
mine. Yeah.
You had a dribble on yours?
Yeah. I'm gonna dribble
I
on
should
you in a
probably
little
have
bit.
Another one.
So
Promise?
we have the right to
You have the right to be wrong. You have the right to be an asshole. You have
as
the.
long as you're not hurting another person.
There it is.
And you're not taking away from them.
Yeah.
And that's where the argument gets kind of
But
muddy.
but here's the thing, Carlos. Don't you feel like there are certain groups that are losing that ability to express their opinions, and are losing the ability to live their lives the way they would want to, even though they're not hurting other people?
Yes, people are losing that.
Why?
We don't know. That's my fucking question.
Oh,
It's an extreme, bro. I mean, listen.
Why does it matter? For example, like, why does it matter to you what I think? Like, why is that a big deal?
Because it doesn't.
How is that going to change your life?
Because it goes against his agenda.
Hey, Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
This is three of us right here. If we have three of us going around and going like, the three of us don't find it right. Right?
But the three of us in this room, but the
three
millions
of us
out in this state, will venture a different opinion. Some might agree with us, some might not.
And they can. That's
And-
why. That's.
And
what
this is
country
the
was
thing.
founded on.
We've made it political. So I'll share a personal story, and then we'll move on to talk about some other shit.
Okay.
So here's a personal story. So my brother's mother-in-law. My brother's mother-in-law passed away last week.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
She's your people.
59.
Yeah,
Oh, shit, my people.
59-year-old Mexican woman with no real history. And they heard so much scuttlebutt about the shot and not getting it or getting it versus not, that they wore their mask and they chose not to get vaccinated, right? They didn't do it. Now she got hello.
Hello. You can sit down. Say hello.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, there he is right
All about the fireman.
there. Yeah. That's what it is. That's a Steve fan right there.
What?
So he's a fan for Steve. He said, "Go fireman."
Ah.
So listen, man. This is the thing I'm saying though, bro. Like they didn't know what to do, and they made the decision not to. They went somewhere. She got sick. She got everybody sick, and she ended up passing away, like within a week, bro. Like in that, and then the whole family decided to basically go out and get their, now they're getting vaccinated and stuff like that, and that's just a sad story, right?
No, it kills me. Well, no, it hasn't. But it upsets me that you said it before, the data is out there. The numbers are out there. The scientific proof is out there. And there are people who just no.
But then we choose to pick and choose what things we're gonna feel sad about as a nation, right? Mm-hmm. We pick and choose the things we're gonna go burn buildings about for and go riot and march and everything like that, right? So like different things that people don't even pay attention to. For example, do you know that like American Indian Native American women, that's an epidemic right now. They go missing.
Oh,
They get
yes,
killed.
yes.
Like every day, this is happening out there. People
They get
they get beaten
beaten.
up. There's no laws really protecting them. There's no people being out there. There's no search parties. There's no
not
fucking.
not on reservations.
Yeah, like I mean, brother, like these people are being fucking like these women are being eradicated. Nobody's fucking outraged about them.
Why?
I don't know. Do you know that every 30 seconds a nurse gets an emergency room nurse gets physically injured
Assaulted.
and assaulted? Every 15 fucking minutes.
Why is that okay?
Why is that? Nobody's marching against that. These are the people that are cleaning you, bathing you, medicating you, making you fucking feel
Trying to
better.
help you
Yeah,
feel
trying to
better.
help you feel better. Nobody's out there marching for that. So what are the things that we choose to be outraged about?
I
And
will.
what are the things that are
Whatever's
saying?
trending. It's
Yeah.
honestly, it's whatever's trending.
Yeah.
And I get upset a lot of times because society stands up for things that don't need to be standing up for. We as a nation glorify celebrities. We honor scandal. We look forward to that. I remember someone made a statement about the United States and its currency.
Yeah.
We have presidents on our currency, and in other countries you have doctors, you have scientists, you have people who have made a difference in the world, and they put those people on a pedestal. The fact that the United States right now is divided about the vaccine. Here's the thing, world. Here's the thing, America. We're not the only country in the world that's dealing with that.
Yeah.
My fiance and I were watching German news like 2 nights ago.
Oh yeah, it's getting tore up right now, bro. Ain't it?
Dude,
People don't watch that shit.
people. I thought it was just like an American thing because and not to glorify Europe, but like they know their shit. They're on top of their shit.
Eastern European countries right now like are in civil fucking unrest, like
Yeah.
martial law, brother. And you know when you look at this shit, is that over there, they are not giving you your right to choose or not get your shot.
Yeah.
So they're coming in your house. They are putting you in. You said they're arresting you long enough to vaccinate you. Ain't that some shit?
It's some wild shit. And,
Yeah. What's
Hey.
up?
you know, there's a little bit more wiggle room over here.
Yes, that's my point. So like the reality is that we should love everybody.
Yes.
We should let everybody have their own fucking opinion. And if you want to wear pajamas and think that there is a fucking spaceship behind a comet, you have the right to believe that shit.
You know, we were talking about Kyle Rittenhouse earlier.
Yeah.
This just in: Kyle Rittenhouse no longer enrolled at Arizona State University following acquittal.
Yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't be. Like, you imagine that motherfucker trying to go to school over there? You know, like it's crazy. As Americans, man, like, and, you know, and I'm a full on.
I love this country.
I fucking love it. You know, I fucking love it.
I told you, I identify as a white male.
Yeah.
I love hockey and I can't dance.
Yeah.
I am white.
Yeah.
I'm
I
pretty
play
sure you
hockey.
are.
Yeah. There you go.
like it
We're
too.
white.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of white
I'm
people
a
in the
hockey
back
player.
of Johnny's,
You know,
allegedly.
But you know, man, listen, bro. Like, my thing is that if your opinion doesn't fit my opinion, that's okay.
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit?
I say we got to bring back agree to disagree.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's okay to be
We
different.
also have to hold people accountable for their actions.
Yeah,
Thank
as
you.
long
Just saying.
as what you're doing
Cow.
doesn't hurt other people. Yeah, that motherfucker just wants to talk the whole time.
So I will say, like, one of the things that I actually ran into earlier this week was there was a patient wherever I was working. who knows,
Allegedly.
that kind of lost his mind when he was told he didn't need something. And we tried to call security. Security is unavailable. And like one of the nurses that I was working with is kind of has the same thought process as I do. Like, that behavior's not allowed.
No, it's not
Like,
acceptable.
you don't need to be an asshole to me. Like, we are here to try to help you, and like, that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
So you can leave.
You know, why? What's up, man?
Hey,
Come on in, baby. Get your headset. Oh,
Hey,
Well, you
Carlos.
come right here. Come right next.
Sit right there.
Yeah. So, you know, let me ask you this: like, why is it do not fuck with the people that serve your food? Do not fuck with the people that take care of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Trish has got them on hers.
Yeah.
You know, like ever seen Waiting?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Do you think Waiting as a movie is socially accepted right now?
No.
Right now? Hell no.
But
But
you,
it is by far the most accurate depiction of the service industry.
fuck yeah,
Oh,
it is. Like, if we've all worked at a restaurant, like, you know, do you
Have
think?
you worked at a restaurant?
Oh, stand by.
No.
Let me see. Go ahead.
I actually worked at Pollo Tropical. Oh yeah, 16 years old.
We are so Spanish right now. It's like three cholos. I'm saying, I think you say cholo
Bienvenido.
anymore, but we get canceled for saying cholo.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah, we need to have a sit down for a moment. To
You
like
gotta
be-
sit down and like talk on the thing.
Talk on the thing?
Yeah. You. No, she's like so shy.
On the thing.
Yeah. Well, you know, whatever you want.
We
to
were
talk
talking
about.
about the service industry, so I think you'd be perfect.
We're talking about service industry right now. Just sit
Have a
right
seat.
there.
Yeah, have a seat.
Have a
Put
seat.
some headphones on.
Yeah. So, you know, we were just talking about Waiting. Have you ever seen Waiting before?
Stand by. Let me turn you on. 3, 2, you are live.
So we have the guest of honor just popped in. So
Hi.
you've seen Waiting before. You know, I worked as a bouncer allegedly a few times. So we used to watch Roadhouse before you go in.
Roadhouse.
Yeah, Roadhouse. You've never seen Roadhouse? Good lord.
Cheers.
What?
Millennial-ish. How old are you?
How young are you?
Oh yeah, full on. What year did you graduate high school? Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I was filing taxes.
I was fighting. I was fighting off my second DUI at that time.
Yeah. But in the movie Waiting, right? You know, like we were basically saying, don't fuck with the people that serve you your food. Don't fuck with the people that take care of you. And I think that like people sometimes don't respect the amount of like the service industry. Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
assholes, you can
absolutely.
say it.
But like during this whole thing, the whole pandemic and everything, like did that like were you out of work?
I started like in the middle. I started here.
Yeah.
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 Like everybody had it before I started working here. I had never been exposed to it. And then I had it. My mom.
Well, like the whole thing, like listen, I went through like I'm a Johnny's fucking fanatic.
We came here after our wedding.
Yeah, like if you could get medicine here, I would fill my prescriptions here.
Johnny offered to
Yeah.
like for his doctor to vaccinate all of us.
Yeah. No, the dude's amazing. I've never met him. Like I've never
Me
met the
neither.
actual Johnny's
Really?
before. Yeah.
Really?
So, but my thing is this.
Johnny's not a person; it's an idea.
You know, but let me tell you
So
something.
sweet.
I came here and got food during the thing. Like they had the whole thing closed. Like the one place was closed. You would come in and you were like 30 feet away from somebody,
Yeah.
and then you had to step outside the door to get your food. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. I wasn't here like during that, so but I heard it was crazy.
Yeah. And but you talk about like we were here. We meet. The man.
This is where we fight.
The man. Hey, you would have thought, he convinced me. I was ready to fucking turn.
He was.
And then Trish told me I was gonna get some ass, so I went home.
Trish, check your computer real quick.
So my thing is this, man. Like,
We got to make sure Lauren doesn't get in trouble because I know
yeah. We're gonna
you
get in trouble.
you good.
Yeah, probably good.
But we wanted to tell you that we appreciate what you do.
Of course.
We did.
A shot to Lauren.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. I don't
Thank
know
you.
one.
We'll
Yep.
get
Take one when I
some
go.
shots. Yeah. So we
Next time, get
appreciate.
yourself one too.
I have to take it after I clock out.
Yeah, baby. Don't get him
time
in
you clock
trouble.
What time you
I'll
clock
save
out? Oh, sorry.
Honestly, whenever we're done.
So,
We're done.
Really?
You know, yeah. Let's not get her in trouble. But the reality is that like if nobody's told you, we appreciate what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We like having you guys here as well.
Yeah, no, we love coming. I
Aw.
can't believe they let us come here all the time.
For real.
Me neither.
We've been waiting to get thrown out.
Took care of
Actually.
you guys over there the first time.
Yes, that's true.
I had to kick everyone out over here.
Yeah.
Get us over here.
Well,
Thank
thank
you
you,
guys.
Lauren. Appreciate it.
Welcome, thank you.
And we're gonna get you some Jamie shorts.
Ooh.
Yes, we're gonna get you some of those. Say Rest Company 1 on the ass. So you know the guest of honor just came in. What's
Hey,
up, Mr.
Steve.
Steve? Can we yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was using those headphones.
Yeah.
I got you.
So we got Steve on here.
There's
and-
more. Oh, you're using
Let me fix that.
Yeah, hold on. We got some. Your thing is droopy. You're drooping.
Oh my.
Nothing worse than a droopy mic.
Well,
Yeah, that's a lot of other stuff. This be droopy. This fucking back.
There we go. Oh, that's why.
Oh. Oh. There it is, right there.
Yeah.
So as your Steve, you are awesome. We were just crying.
we were.
We were just crying.
I'll give you a hug. Come here.
Get you a hug.
When my table is down.
Come here.
Stiff you? No, I just want to square up with them.
Yeah. Like, if you need somebody to square up with you, we'll go over there and square up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Davis.
Steve Davis. What's up? New Lake County Fire Chief. Allegedly. You gotta say allegedly.
Division.
Allegedly.
Division Chief.
I ain't
Yeah.
taking the fire chief spot.
Well, you gotta say allegedly.
Allegedly. No, it's real now. It's
Yeah.
real. It's real now. It's. I signed the paperwork. We are. We are good to go.
Here, did you meet Danny? He was dead for like 2 hours.
Danny. No, Danny. Who's Danny?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll meet him. Yeah,
He's
been
one
on
of the chiefs
podcast,
that
so.
were there or something.
No, I haven't met Danny.
He had a
I haven't
heart
officially
attack
started.
and
I don't
died.
start until January 3rd. So.
We got a peanut gallery screaming out there in the background. Because Brayley.
Mike and Stacy.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know what the fucking hilarious thing about Brayley is? That it never changes where he's at. There's always a loud contingency wherever you're at.
That's true. That's true. Ladies back here getting me in trouble.
Yeah, yeah. What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
I don't exactly know what happened to the arm.
See, what happened was
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, it's my right arm. It's
was in
the
the shower.
bicep tendon. He said it was 75%
He's gonna go
torn.
blind.
And I don't remember other than there was a time between being divorced and being married. So,
Do you need like glasses now? Because you've been
He
like.
does.
well, that's the next step.
I've
It's
had-
bicep tendon, and then you go blind.
Yeah, I've had several masturbation injuries myself, and you gotta stretch.
I have a fucked up 30-second story.
Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
Yeah, that's why I took the camera off me. So allegedly, this is Rocky saying the story. I was alone. Everyone was gone from the house, and of course, the wind grazed it, and I'm like, oh, I gotta take care of this.
Yeah.
So I do,
And win.
and next thing you know,
Oh,
I heard that.
where's that echo come from?
no clue.
Me? Not me. You?
Oh, I see it. There we go. It's fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not here. Anyways, I was doing the thing, and we were about to close shop, and I thought I had everyone in their places to catch all the confetti, and I
Now, were you an underhand or overhand person?
underhand?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like a European grip on mine sometimes. I overhand it. Like you're driving on the wrong side of the road type
Oh yeah, no, that's
You know?
dangerous.
shit. Yeah. That's what I
Chappelle
like.
called that a stranger.
I was just gonna say it's a stranger.
No, I know it's me.
Paint your fingernails and
I know it's me.
form in a mirror.
I just.
and you got yourself a real stranger.
I just like. Sometimes I like to
Sit
think
on your
I'm.
hand.
Sometimes I like to think
got
I'm
a
playing
tourniquet.
softball or something.
Block.
I don't know. But go ahead.
Yeah, you end up like this guy.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Proceed.
So no, I'm about to, and I can't find the towel.
Oh.
So next thing you know, I move, and boom, I had let the grip had loosened.
grip was gone.
The grip was gone. The hostages were released, and I had just gotten this really cool, and I'm gonna say their name. I just got this really cool Tom and Dan electronic bottle opener.
Oh shit.
That like the second you put it on a piece of metal, it does their theme song.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, pew,
Did your money shot it?
my money shot triggered the bottle opener. And I looked around, I'm like, oh, I gotta send them an email right now.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's my semen triggers
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Yes.
Bottle
absolutely.
openers.
Yeah. This is one of those things. But Steve, we were talking about before you came on here about the difference in right and wrong, and standing up
There
for
isn't any.
and standing up for like standing up for the unpopular opinion, but not following unlawfulness, which is earlier when the Channel 9 person was here and stuff like that. And, I wanted to make sure we said that, like we wanted to say that, like, hey man, you pointed out unlawfulness, right?
Yeah.
And I will not ever accept the your name and insubordinate in the same fucking sentence.
No.
I will not accept that. And the reason that I fucking will tell you that right now, and the thousands of people are going to listen to this shit and will stand down there and listen to this is for this, is that you served in the military here, and you were a fucking fireman for like how many years were you a fucking fireman here?
7 years at Orange County, a fireman.
Yeah, you know, and like, fuck, man, like you've taken orders.
Sure, yeah.
And you followed them.
Yeah.
And then this time you were ordered to do something that was wrong.
Yeah.
You were going to hurt people.
Yeah.
And like, people don't understand the power of a write-up.
Yeah, it could destroy your career. I mean, it could slow, even if it were to slow down one promotion, if it were to prevent you from a singular promotional opportunity, that could be detrimental to your career, because if it didn't happen in that moment, you could have to wait several years before you get that opportunity again.
Of course.
And how many people got promoted after you because of that one singular event? And that right there just shows you that, you know, there is no accountability. And what's unfortunate is, here's the funny thing is, the day I was terminated, here's the issue that I see with all discipline.
Healthcare?
Well,
just kidding.
Tell me about healthcare, man. I don't have healthcare right now.
Sorry.
I don't have healthcare right now, and I had to pay self-pay for some labs the other day, $1,200. Oh my god,
shit.
man! Oh my god,
man! You should call me, man.
You yeah.
Should have called
What'd
me.
you put in that cup for $1,200?
Yeah, exactly. So let me tell you something. When someone gets issued discipline, it's one-sided. I'm going to use Mike here, for example. If I'm disciplining Mike, okay. Mike and I are close friends. We've known each other for a long time. We came on he came on just after I did as a fire. Well, he's a PMO, but essentially the same thing. If I were giving Mike a discipline, okay, it's one-sided. I'm gonna write it up, and I'm gonna submit the document, and I'm gonna put it into his file, and it just tells my story, what he did wrong. It doesn't tell why he did it wrong. It doesn't say, look, maybe he's going through some personal issues at home with his family. Maybe he's got some things that's triggering why he's doing these things, and that doesn't get explained at all. Okay, and just to kind of, in my termination hearing, they didn't list any of the evidence that I presented during the PDH hearing. They didn't list any of it, and I addressed that today during my grievance. I was like, you're gonna
PDH stand for the people out there?
Predetermination hearing. So there's a predetermination hearing when you get disciplined at a suspension or above. And when I got my PDH, when I had my PDH, my predetermination hearing, I ended up when I get my PDH, when I had my PDH, I ended up saying, these are the things. This is the evidence that I'm promoting, or that I'm presenting to you. And you're saying that I've done this. I'm presenting this evidence to essentially debunk everything you're saying.
Yeah.
None of that was issued in my termination hearing. So when I was terminated, I said, listen, I don't have social media. I don't have a way to talk to Mike unless it's a text message. I don't have a way to talk to you unless it's a text message. That means I've got to send out 1,000 different text messages to get out to everybody in the department. So what I done is I sent a letter that I wrote explaining my position, explaining this is what I did. These guys are never held accountable. This is what they did today. Today I was grieving a step 2. I was grieving the violations, what they were charging me with. Okay, so they had charged me with like 5 different things. All right, they had set that into record. All right, today they issued more, they compounded more violations because I submitted a letter after I was terminated. I was terminated on the 19th, but I submitted the letter like about an hour and a half before my official I was officially terminated at 1700 on the 19th. I sent it to like 3:50 in the afternoon. So like an hour and 10 minutes before I was officially terminated, I sent a letter to a bunch of people saying, hey, this is my story. This is why I did what I did. I said, this is why I came into work. They told me to do this. I told them I wasn't going to do this. I said it violated the law, it violated your civil rights, it violated my civil rights, and this is why I'm doing this. And I explained it to everybody. I said, I will be back. And that's what my letter said, okay? They submitted that into evidence today for my termination grievance. And I'm like, I look at my union, and my union objected, and they allowed it to happen. And I'm like, how do you allow... Okay, if you're gonna submit this new evidence or this new document that happened has nothing to do with my termination, charge me with the violations, but bring me back first as an employee. I'm not an employee now, and you're gonna throw a bunch of violations at me. I could care less.
You're a civilian now.
I could care less that you're violating me after I've already been terminated. I could care less.
Yeah.
I could care less. But the fact that they're just unaccounted for, arbitrarily just saying, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and you have no way to do it. It's hilarious.
It amazes me the ignorance of people, like what we actually go through. You know what I'm saying? What we actually go through and the shit that you do. You know what I mean? Like, how are you doing? Like when you go home, like how's it been?
I mean, and I said this on the news earlier, I'm very, very fortunate. After my termination, I have had so much support from all of you. I have felt in the last 2 months a true brotherhood with the men and women of Orange County, around the state of Florida. All my brothers and sisters with the Guardians, with the firemen and police. I've just had an abundance amount of support. And so I have to say that, you know, this was never my intent to be where I'm at today. I never intended to be here to make a public statement, to make anything public. I never made any intent to be, you know, on international news, on national news, on local news. I never in my wildest dreams would have thought that would have been me. I'm a simple person. I'm I've told you, I'm off the grid. I don't care for any of that. I come into work. I do what I'm supposed to do because I'm supposed to do it. You know, I look after guys like this, not because he's a friend, but because I'm supposed to, as a chief officer, as a leader. And never did I think that I would, what my values, what I've lived by, my core values, and I talk about this a lot. It's the core values I've lived by since I was 17 years old. Mike knows this because it's the Army core value. It's an acronym spelled out: leadership. Okay, it's pronounced leadership, but it's spelled out LDR, SHIP: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. I've lived by that since I was 17 years old, and I've adopted this saying, and I've said this a lot lately. I've adopted this saying from a pilot that I used to work for when I was a flight medic in the Army. He said, Sergeant Davis, I had recently been promoted to sergeant. He had said, Sergeant Davis, get people to work for you because they want you, not because they have to. You'll get a better product in the end. I've adopted it as my own saying today, and the reason is because this is true right now. Is in the last 2 months, everybody that I have treated as an equal, everybody that has worked for me because they wanted to, because I've done what I've done, I've said what I've said, I've stood behind them. I've issued discipline to those individuals, but I've issued discipline because it was warranted. I can tell you that I've issued discipline, and people have said, you know, hey, I appreciate that.
Everybody, yeah, we get more rounds.
I got a coin.
So I'm going to take advantage of this break real quick because we have a comment coming in from Miguel Delgado.
Miguel.
Hey, Chief, Miguel Delgado here. I want you to know that I am very proud and very honored to see you there. To come so far, continue to be an inspiration. Know this: God is on your side. God bless, my friend.
Dude, Miguel is the coolest man. He is.
We love Miguel.
You know, he's a culinary school graduate like me.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
And
Where's Miguel at right now?
I think he
Miguel, where are you?
allegedly he
Hey,
may
Miguel,
work,
you guys still got? I got a different number now.
allegedly he may work for a hospital that's a large system, and
What?
he's a great
We
paramedic
don't
on a transport
like them.
team.
Wait.
We do not say that.
Oh, sorry.
Dude, does this
Go ahead,
hospital have a calendar?
So we're gonna go ahead and put somebody on 2 minutes. and because
I ordered one.
Yeah.
2. I ordered 2.
So this is the thing. Like,
Just kidding.
Miguel, good people. See how you derail the conversation?
Cool guy.
Yeah. You
What?
see how you derail the
I
conversation?
don't even know what we're talking about.
I don't even know why you're talking. You got 2 minutes.
I don't
Why are you
know
on the
what
microphone right
I don't
now?
know what
Thank
you're
you so
talking
much for because I know I kind of bait her to derail the conversation, and you punish her, and I feel like Puerto Rico just getting away with everything. So thank you.
Yeah.
You should probably shut your mouth right now.
Yeah.
Because you
I am
get
on a
2 minutes as
warpath
well.
today. So, Brayley being on the thing here was just military dudes. Like, these 2 dudes are military guys. It's funny as shit.
I see a lot of veins right now.
And Mike, like, I know Mike forever, bro. Like, he would come in to the ER, and we'd be sitting there talking, and Mike, he just has a different train of thought from other people.
Really?
True.
You do.
I didn't notice.
You do. But the reality is that, Mike, you practiced medicine in some weird-ass places before, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Where?
I mean, not proctology. I mean, like regular medicine.
Yeah, but like you would do.
I mean, there's a lot of assholes out there, but
A
Yeah,
lot.
but like
I've seen
you were the highest authority of medicine at times in places, right?
oh yeah, yeah. That was amazing in the Army. That
Yeah.
you had a National Registry EMT, and you're doing small surgeries and prescribing drugs and
Yeah.
doing everything.
Yeah,
Blood,
What do you know?
and it's funny.
airway.
You talk to a dude, you talk about my experiences, Pine Hills, Florida, medicine. You know what I mean? That's what I learned. And then like Mike would say some shit, like in the ER, like he just did some shit. And he's like, I think this is like Brugada or some shit like that. I'm like, really? You just saw that? And like he pointed out, he'd be right. He's right about the shit. He just saw the shit. And you know me, man. Like I'm just learning from this motherfucker the whole time as he's talking.
No.
Yeah.
And it's just the greatest fucking thing because people will go, no, that ain't, and like,
Is he like the Rain Man of medical?
oh,
Who we talking about?
Brayley.
Somewhat retarded
He
that
is.
way.
Hey, I just got a hold of Miguel. I just texted him. I think I have a different number. He and I are texting right now.
Yeah.
This guy's a brainiac too. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
If I were to
Miguel?
put
Oh, yeah.
Mike, Miguel, and Carlos in the room, I'd like to have Jeopardy with the three.
I'm not in that group. Like, so like,
No, I want to have a
Are they
Jeopardy
going to make
with
an all-star?
so just so you know,
all-star
you and
ALS
Miguel.
team?
So just so you know, because I host trivia here in Orlando. In January, I
gonna
will
do
be
medical trivia?
doing medical trivia.
What?
oh yeah.
So-
I'm telling you, bring these guys in. Bring Miguel in. Bring this guy in.
Now that's the
and
thing.
then
Like you guys have like
You better start studying because this guy's
Don't-
pretty. You
I
better
only
start studying.
learned
They're
from
not
Carlos.
allowed
I go to his
participate.
school.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a story about Miguel, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
not the Key West
this-
story.
No, not a Key West story. So this guy, we're working for Health Central, right?
Oh yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
They're
I
not-
still-
they're not around
I
anymore.
still
They're
got
not
my
in
white
ambulance
shirt.
service anymore.
I still got my white shirt.
Do you really?
We're wearing.
I haven't
We've
seen
got
it.
it.
Say, we should have worked tonight.
We gotta have a white shirt day. Miguel,
white shirt.
do you have? Did you work Health Central?
No, I was
I
glad
did.
Health Central was there. I was a PMO.
I was a Health Central nurse.
Well, that's a count, baby.
Hey, so Miguel and
Yeah, it's all
Miguel
right.
and I we're working a call, and I want to say it was back when Orange County had Firestar. All right, we're operating. I think it was in a
We have a
COE.
Firestar calendar.
Yeah,
do
we
you?
do. Oh, I got one.
We
on
do.
time all over
We're in
that
a
shit.
COE. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember if it was a trauma alert or we used to transport stroke alerts at that
Yep.
time. Stroke alerts, and we called them cardiac stimulant. What do we call them? Stimulants or cardiac alerts?
I think cardiac.
If they're
Cardiac.
cardiacs, yeah.
I think back then it was cardiac alerts.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was. It was probably like a car accident, trauma
Yeah.
alert. But anyways, whatever it was, he's like, we're supposed to meet at the intersection like Blueford and 50. That's where we're meeting the engine to get the
Yeah.
Firestar. And
Yeah.
he goes, hey man, just go to Orange C. It must have been a trauma alert.
Yeah.
I was flying.
Oh, yeah.
Flying. Dude, we drive past the freaking engine lieutenant.
Oh yeah, I have one of
As
those.
this white ambulance goes
Yeah.
flying through, and
Yeah.
Miguel's like, go, man, go.
Go, dude.
And we We took off. I mean, we had the best
You
time.
know, that-
We would always start our mornings off at the local Starbucks right there in Ocoee. We would go. He'd get himself a little espresso,
Chief,
and we would sit
Chief.
down.
Yeah, hey, Chief, you want one of these?
Chief!
Yeah. Hey, I love that dude. Bro, I'm going to tell you, man. I tell people to this day, the first class we ever taught as a rescue company one.
Oh, he was there.
It was me, Josh, Miguel, and
Corey.
Jason.
Oh.
No, Corey, that's before Corey.
Oh.
Like, even though Corey got the OG award today, you know, like, listen, like, we go teach and it's like, it's funny as shit, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you, man, that dude is a whiz. And with the simulation and all the different stuff that dude can do. Like, it's just amazing. But, you know, Firestar story is me.
Firestar was getting ready to land, and we
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
They're hovering above, and you see this freaking ambulance just takes off. And
Yeah.
you're like, where'd the ambulance go?
Dude,
We're at ORMC.
Funniest shit that ever happened to me in Firestar is that I'm at Health Central.
I
Nah.
thought it was called Death Star. Then.
Yeah, well, baby, we don't say that on the show, so we
Just
got another
kidding.
2 minutes. So
That's
like,
what they told me when I started.
dude, I'm working with this guy allegedly with this guy
Allegedly.
Kurt Hilton on Health Central, and we go to a rollover on the turnpike. Now 3 o'clock in the morning, we smoke everybody there, you know, from Ocoee. Smoke.
What's this about smoking?
Oh yeah, we were smoking it, and then we get there and we pack it. You know, Kurt's tube the dude. The funniest shit is that back then I couldn't drive the ambulance because I was like 19.
12.
So I wasn't allowed to drive the ambulance. So like I had to take the patient. But like he would do everything. He wouldn't let me do shit because I was a mouth breather back then. So like he wouldn't let me do shit. So he did all the shit and then he goes, "Hey, we're going to ORMC." Well, the firemen, they put the Orange County firemen in the back. And they go, "Hey, you've got to go to the Turkey Lake Plaza where Firestar's landing."